Which leads us now to the final chat on this. And it's the reason I write this cheat code, possibly not right, because not the first time someone is doing this. Let me just show you exactly what he was doing. We've seen this in the past as well. And this was Luis Enrique during a Ligue 1 match for Paris Saint-Germain. First half, he sat on top. And, he was seeing it from a vantage point. And the second half, of course, he came down to the dugout. Richard, the obvious advantages, and I can also chip in this because if you look at it from a broadcaster perspective or you look at it from a commentator perspective, you're seeing the game on a TV screen and you see it just from one upar, say, if you had that angle which they give right on top, which they had done in the last World Cup also. I think in the broadcast they'd given it on Geo. It was a lovely thing because I used to keep watching, and even though it looks like वो कीड़े मकोड़े चल रहे हैं वहाँ पे उस अलग स्पेस पे, पर आपको दिख रहा है exactly कौन कब हिल रहा है, कैसे move कर रहा है. My only question is then why have I not seen too many coaches doing it in the past if the advantages are so obvious for you?
One fact is that this guy had a recent bicycle injury और उसका वो clavicle surgery हुआ था तो उसका हाथ टूटा है, इसलिए I think that would have been one of the reasons for him to choose to go on top.
Sure.
So that it will.
But from a tactical point of view.
Tactical, yeah, but I mean, for more than 15 years now, I don't think there is any I-League team, ISL team also that doesn't have a guy recording the team from that vantage point.
Yeah. आपने ये photo भेजा है, ये मैं लाता हूँ, ये देखो.
So this is Urawa Reds last year. This was one of the analysts. I think the next photo I'll show you the entire team that was there. But this guy was making these things with chess pieces on a magnetic board, taking photos of it, and then he's the one who runs downstairs with the video clips and pitch maps to show to the guys. So the vantage point, the biggest advantage is that you've got 22 players in your sight at all times. That is, as the ball moves, you can see how your entire team organizes. That is, with each pass, with each opponent's run or your own teammate positioning himself, you see all moving parts working in cohesion. And very rarely are you going to use the television footage during your team analysis. It is the camera angles that you choose for yourself that makes it to the interactions with the players. Both, but I mean, the TV interactions are, TV telecast is only used for, let's say, highlighting a certain opponent. But even those get broken down into stadium footage. That is from the top, telling you exactly what this guy does and what to look out for. And I think Enrique is quite bullish about this to the point where I think PSG has also said that they'll create a special area for him in the coming games to be up there. He's seen a big advantage in terms of being in touch with his assistant coach, constantly letting him know what he's seeing, and has also conveyed that the sort of information that he gathers and goes down to the halftime, to the dressing room at halftime, leads to a lot better communication and impact. I think what exactly does he want to convey comes from that picture because he's seeing a lot more. And if you look at what Gary Neville, I think in the overlap, that interview as well, he said he just couldn't watch it from the sidelines. As in the view that you get sidelines where you're looking at your back four as a straight line, you really don't get the relative distances between the players. What exactly is when you ask them to play or instruct, what you tell them to do. Upar se dikhta hai, but again, you miss out on the heat of the game. Being on the sidelines, having a voice over there, feeling it. I don't think that comes through as strongly being up there. But he has mentioned this will definitely be an evolution in the game. He's seen the rugby coaches do it, and
सर मैं तो ये कह रहा हूँ कि it's so obvious the advantages, right, Floyd? The advantages of watching it from there are so obvious. There's no sports science involved in this. There's possibly a bicycle accident involved in this, and so he's gone and done that. Agreed. But because it's so obvious, why have I not seen it so often in the past? Is my only question. Is it because of that direct touch, contact, feeling with the player from the touchline cannot be replicated from anywhere else? It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. But if you ask any coach, they would say, yes, sitting on top, you get a much better view. It's like a tactical view. So if you want to watch a game nowadays, you get the tactical cam, which gives you the best possible view of the game. Secondly, communication devices have gone up a notch. I don't think at that, 10, 15 years down earlier, it was that efficient to communicate from top to your bench. I think at the last I saw it was Nigel Pearson with Leicester City doing that, And then it also comes down to the efficiency of the analysis. analysis that is done. It's not just one or two people doing it. It's now like a entire team of analysts processing data so fast that it can be, whatever the coach says is going down straight to the dressing room or the bench. But most coaches, I for one included, would like to be on that touchline. The feeling of being there close to your players, the feeling of that connection with your players. Sometimes when players see that the head coach is not on the bench, you kind of lose that focus a little bit. It'll be interesting to see whether he does it in the big games, the real big games in the Champions League.
I think this one was nonce in Liga.
Exactly. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that can be done in the, no disrespect, but there are a lot of things that can be done in the French league that cannot be done maybe in a Champions League final or a Club World Cup final.
And Marseille denied him in the next game. They play Marseille next, and they said they won't let him go in the stands. Sit over there.
Kya baat kar rahe ho?
So this might only be possible at the Paris Stadium. And the other bit, I'm sure you guys have seen the benches as well. There are these Microsoft Surface tablets and iPads all across. There is a person up there who's sending the footage down from the tactical view constantly. There are screenshots being sent. So it's not like coaches are missing out tremendously by being there, because जब match में break हो जाता है, or if at all they need to recheck something, those same screens where they might be looking at a replay to see whether it was a foul or not, or VAR का time आ गया, you keep seeing these guys going and glancing and talking to someone. So they have really trusted guys up there who understand what exactly the coach wants to see.
Yeah, but that's the point I was trying to get to. I get it that whoever is there, like this gentleman is doing for Urawa Reds who play J League.
इसके साथ 8 और लोग थे, मतलब ये अकेला नहीं था.
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ, बहुत ट्रस्टेड आदमी है, 100%. जो आप काम कर रहे हो, हाई प्रेशर जॉब है, तो you know exactly what you want, and what you said is spot on, that the sync with the coach, जिस तरीके से कोच गेम को देखता है, वो sync होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. But still, as opposed to a coach going there and deciphering it for himself, is a much more different thing. A very different thing.
I doubt it, bhai. I think the trade-off between being on the sidelines and having all this information suited to exactly what you expect to see and decipher, to going up there and then coming down and not having the influence on the sidelines, you would obviously choose the former. Having your trusted guys up there who understand exactly what you want to see, because इतना भी FOMO नहीं है, और कितने बार up down करोगे भाई, अगर कुछ हो गया, you need to convey certain things. This you can do in a training ground constantly. मतलब ये होता भी है. I think a lot of coaches go up there, and in fact Floyd was there during the Next Gen Cup that took place in Bombay. West Ham का team था, and एक throw in आ गया था. The analyst from top is talking to the player. He mentioned some zone in terms of alphanumeric like code दिया था उसको. He's like, go stand over there. You'll get the ball a lot more. So, but the kid nodded, and then obviously even we were trying to look at if it came to effect or not. Obviously, to what extent, God knows. But I'm saying that the direct line, because it was a training pitch where the tournament took place, the communication between the analyst and the player also was possible. But ye interventions we have, and I'm saying from up there to the bench to the crowd, I think Enrique was and his assistants here constantly conveying whatever he had to.
Yeah.
But being there yourself, and like I said, having a trusted group of guys who know exactly what you want, you would choose being there and getting the information as and when you need it, because guys will come up to you. मतलब किसी को information मिल गया, वो आके बता ही देगा. मतलब you have what now, अभी 30 staff रहता है आजकल.
तो वो अभी खबर आई है कि आपका जो अगला मैच है वहाँ पे वो क्रेन मंगा नहीं रहे हैं. क्रेन की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, नहीं तो आपको क्रेन में ही भेजते ऊपर और
चलेगा जाते. रनिंग ट्रैक नहीं है ना क्रेन डालने के लिए.
but nonetheless, I think it's a wonderful thing, right? But just to end our conversation, that the world we live in is an evolving situation, and if you want to continue staying ahead of the game, or you want to stay on top of the game, then you've got to be as open to adopting new things, to adopting new viewpoints, new ways of look at the game that seem very obvious but you've not done in the past. And it might just unlock something for you, might just give you something that you can't see.
There's a nice, I don't know whether it falls in sync with this, but the current Southampton manager, I think Will Stills is his name, and he got a job in League One. Or League One, was it? On the basis of how good he was on Football Manager.
Yeah. I think I've heard of it.
I hope. And he didn't even have his pro license. and the club, I don't know which club was it in League One or whichever league, was paying a fine every game that he was on the touchline
Because he
because he
doesn't
didn't
have
have a pro
license.
license. But they believed in him, and he's eventually got the Southampton job. And there was a nice video of him as well, looking at the replays of the first half in the halftime team talk with the team. So that's how quick information transfers down into the dressing room. So I'm sure it's done at every other club, but this was a nice, interesting kind of something to add to what Luis Enrique is doing. Whether someone who's got a job on the basis of how good he was at Football Manager. So that was also
ये फ्लोइंग ने ये बात बताया when I'd given up a job in Chennai and gone to ये मतलब 2008-9 की बात है बहुत पुरानी है लेकिन नौकरी छोड़ दिया था ये सब didn't turn out to be the best of jobs लेकिन वो बॉस जो था मेरा उसने अपने घर लेके गया और मेरे को बोला this is football manager all of my ideas are based on this मतलब
तो वेल स्टिल तो नहीं था सर, वो वेल भाई तो नहीं थे, नहीं कोई और,
बिल्कुल नहीं
कोई और थे. Richard Floyd, thank you so much for joining us. Once again, I think this was one of our best chats. Energy, everything was on point, and much like we've spoken about, because it's the early part of the season, synergy comes with time. Irrespective of how well you might know each other. आप डुबकी लगाते हो फिर एक साथ तैरते हो तो तब सिनर्जी आती है. सो इफ यू आर न्यू टू आवर पॉडकास्ट, इफ यू जस्ट डिस्कवर्ड अस, whichever rock you've been living under, do follow us on YouTube, do give us a follow on Instagram. Everything with regards to world football, European football, South American football, Spanish football will be discussed over here. We've got two of the finest minds in Indian football, and we'll also try bringing in some nuggets. So not just make it game oriented कि ये result हुआ, ये हुआ. We'll also try picking out nice things because as coaches like Floyd and Richard are, you've got to continuously keep on updating yourself. And to continuously keep on updating yourself, you might come across something that you and I might not come across regularly. So do join us if you like this, these deep talks and बारीकी में अगर बातचीत होगी फुटबॉल की, do regularly join us. We just started this journey and hopefully it can be a long and prosperous one. Richard Floyd, thank you so much for joining us. We of course now will come next week. Thank you. Good day.
Pleasure.
Take care. Good night.
see you
good night. Take care.